Arnold Alois Schwarzenegger was born in Thal, Austria on July 30, 1947. Schwarzenegger was nicknamed the Austrian Oak in his bodybuilding days, Arnie or Schwarzy during his acting career, the second son of Gustav Schwarzenegger and his wife, Aurelia, née Jaderney. Schwarzenegger's father was the local chief of police. After the Anschluss in 1938, he joined the Nazi Party and, in 1939 the Sturmabteilung, SA. In World War II, he served as a military policeman in the invasions of Poland, France and the Soviet Union, including the siege of Leningrad, rising to the rank of Hauptfeldwebel. He was wounded in the Battle of Stalingrad, and was discharged in 1943 following a bout of malaria. Gustav's background received wide press attention during the 2003 California gubernatorial recall election in which Schwarzenegger was elected governor. Gustav Schwarzenegger married Aurelia on October 20, 1945. He was 38 and she was 23. According to Schwarzenegger, his parents were very strict. Back then in Austria it was a very different world. If we did something bad or we disobeyed our parents, the rod was not spared. He grew up in a Catholic family. Gustav preferred his elder son, Meinhard, over Arnold. His favoritism was strong and blatant, which stemmed from unfounded suspicion that Arnold was not his biological child. Schwarzenegger has said that his father had no patience for listening or understanding your problems. He had a good relationship with his mother, with whom he kept in touch until her death. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the ultimate action man with films like The Terminator, Red Heat and Kindergarten Cop in his back catalog. A few years ago, the Hollywood tough guy worried fans as he had major heart surgery, followed by a second operation a couple of years after. The star, who is now 74, was born with a heart defect known as aortic stenosis, meaning problems with his vital organ have been present since birth. Described as a valve disease, the American Heart Association explains that aortic stenosis is one of the most common and serious, causing the aortic valve opening to narrow. Due to this, Schwarzenegger underwent his first ever heart surgery back in 1997, which failed almost 20 years later, leading to his subsequent surgery in 2018, and then a third in 2020. Back in 2018, the star took to social media to announce the news of his surgery and show his gratitude for the medical professionals who looked after him. He shared, "It's true. I am back. I went to sleep expecting to wake up with a small incision and woke up with a big one, but guess what? I woke up, and that's something to be thankful for. Thank you to the doctors and nurses." Then again in 2020, Schwarzenegger showed his appreciation for the medical staff who replaced his pulmonary valve. He posted, "Thanks to the team at the Cleveland Clinic, I have a new aortic valve to go along with my new pulmonary valve from my last surgery. I feel fantastic and have already been walking the streets of Cleveland enjoying your amazing statues. Thank you to every doc and nurse on my team." After his latest surgery, Schwarzenegger also shared that he had switched to a mostly plant-based diet, now rarely eating meat in order to maintain his heart and cholesterol health. He shared with fans, "I have been about 80% plant-based for the past 5 years of my life. Even though I still eat meat sometimes, because I can't resist a juicy steak when I have friends over or a crispy Wiener Schnitzel in Austria. I mostly eat plant-based because it is better for my overall health, and as my friend Jim Cameron taught me, better for the environment because the clearing of forests and the raising of animals for meat causes so much pollution. My bad cholesterol number is so low that my doctor thought I might be a different person and I feel healthier and younger overall." Although aortic stenosis typically develops due to aging and the buildup of calcium or scarring damages in the valve, for those born with the condition it can be caused by backward flow of blood, narrowing of the aortic valve or an enlarged aorta. Similar to Schwarzenegger's case, aortic valve replacement is the most commonly used surgery. During this procedure, The surgeon removes the damaged valve and replaces it with a mechanical valve or a valve made from cow, pig or human heart tissue, biological tissue valve. However, biological tissue valves break down over time and may eventually need to be replaced, and people with mechanical valves will need to take blood thinners for the rest of their lives to prevent blood clots.